I'm Glenda Shaw. I'm in the public speaking class, Public Speech 1101 for Adam Polson. Today is September 18th, 2013. I grew up in the Interlake. I was the fifth child of 8 siblings, one of which was a boy. The rest of us were girls. I'm 48 years old. I have 6 children and 4 grandchildren, whom I adore immensely. When I was 13, my mother posed a question that I have never forgotten. Where will this one end up? I've been married for 28 years. My hubby and I met in a coffee shop that his grandparents introduced us at. We got engaged within a month and married 3 months later. We started having kids a few years later, and 4 of the 6 children were born at home with a midwife, and their daddy got to catch them. It was a peaceful, calming environment and a transition from womb to world in a most relaxing environment. It was free from interventions, letting me be in control, letting me own this experience. This was who I was. This passion for this perfect experience grew as I helped other women have this same experience. In 1999, we went to live on a beach in Mexico for 4 months just to escape the harsh winter weather of Manitoba. So off we went in a motorhome with 6 children. Our hearts broke for the poor people in Mexico, and I loved the laid-back culture. What a privilege to be with the Indigenous women as I got to work as a lay midwife there. I was being a servant to them as they brought forth life. After 4.5 years of living by faith, we moved back to Canada. We weren't sure what we were going to do, and so we opened a restaurant. It was one of the 2 things left on our bucket list of what we wanted to do in our life. We made everything from scratch, from homemade bread for breakfast to homemade buns to all the different baking. But somewhere inside of me there wasn't a fulfillment, because my love to help women birth babies was always there, and I knew that running a restaurant was not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. My love for helping women birth babies was far more of a passion that I had than anything else. And I had a lot of interests. I did quilting and knitting and all kinds of other crafts, and I would sew clothes for my children. But yet inside there was still this desire to help women. So the desire grew in me to educate them and listen to their desire for their birth experience. Birth was not an illness to me, but a natural process. Today I have gone on to become an obstetrical nurse and presently work at our local hospital. I love to labor with these women and help them to ease their burden of birth, helping them go to their secret place of comfort. My adventure is not yet over. This roller coaster I have been on has new curves ahead. I believe I am exactly where I was meant to be in my life. I have experienced so much. I have loved deeply, and I am loved. I have seen and worn the smiles of achievement and success, and have shed the tears of heartache and regret. This adventure is not yet over. There are many more chapters to be written. And so the question, where will this one end up? The answer to this question is yet to still be written. Thank you. I barely made the 4 minutes.